Hello everyone, it is Master Juniper Bloom Mystique coming to you today with a beautiful guided meditation from the Creator and the angels and all of the beings that be, provided to you through me to help you heal and fall back into the truth, to understand your truth, know your truth, and align with the authenticity that is, always has been, and always will be, truthfully and magnificently you. I have called on the Creator of all that is and all of the angels already and done my invocation to bring this guided meditation forth for all of you, for it is what the angels said that we need at this time. Again, it is to allow us to align and to understand and to know our truth and to be in the authenticity that is truly, divinely you. The angels that are stepping forward for this transmission are Archangel Michael, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Raziel, Archangel Azrael, Archangel Ariel, and Goddess Athena and Shakti too. Allow these beings to be in your presence to help you cleanse and purify. And Archangel Raguel, I don't know if I said his name, but he's coming forth with this beautiful, colorful rainbow of healing light and purity and grace too. Saint Germain is also stepping forward. Lots of beautiful beings here to help guide you and heal you and bring you through this ascension in magnificent poise and grace. For along this journey, it can be difficult at times. We can get lost and not understand what is happening in any given moment of time. This is to help you align with your truths, your knowledge, your inner light, and be pure to your joy in every way. So let us begin by focusing on our breath. Breathing deeply in through your nose, deep into your belly, allowing your belly to expand with every inhale. And then exhale. Imagining any tension, any blockages, any pain that you have to be released with every exhale. As you inhale deeply into your belly, whatever's comfortable for you, imagine light, white light of the pure divine going into your body with every inhale. Going deeply down into your being, anywhere you need this beautiful white light. Allow it to heal you and release and transmute any pain, any stagnant energy, any anxiety, any tensions that you may be feeling. And on the exhale, imagine them being released as gray smoke or air. Keep doing this for a little while, being mindful to just breathe. Simply breathe. There is no pressure in how you do it. There is no rhyme or meaning if you do anything wrong. Nothing is wrong. Just breathe. Breathing in beautiful healing white light and removing any tension that you feel. And with each inhale, exhale, you align further to the magnificent space of now here. Any thoughts that may arise, just allow them to float away with ease and grace, for it truly is just a choice to focus on them or not. Tell them thank you and send them on their way. And dropping your focus back into the breath and into your body that is authentically you. setting the intention to remain in the now, here only. For that is the only place that matters. That is where the divine and the angels and the magnificent beings that help you can come through. My name, again, is Master Juniper Bloom Mystique. I am an Ascension Master and a Divine Guide, a Master Healer. And with that, I can do interesting things such as burping when I'm healing and releasing and connecting. So if I burp in your ear, I do apologize. Just know it is part of releasing and healing and connecting, and it has nothing to do with anything else. It's a beautiful thing, and that's all it's meant to be. So keep breathing, allowing your palms to be up in receiving mode in order to receive any healing and light that is meant for you. Keep breathing this light in and the tension out until you find yourself completely relaxed and at peace. Calm and relaxed energy, eyes closed, palms facing up, and you just feel so tranquil, listening to the sound of my soothing voice, entering in to every area of your auric field, helping to calm you and align you and bring you into a space of magnificent peace and healing light. Archangel Michael is stepping forward. He is going to remove any cords, any connection, any cosmic rays, anything that doesn't belong out of your energetic field in order to allow you to be at peace and right where you need to be in the now, in the here, having your own power and your own energy being truly authentically there for you. As he's doing that, he's also beginning to clear your auric field, your aura, your energy that encases you, protects you, and houses you in every given moment. Some of your bubbles, as some people call it, or your aura field, is a little bit depleted. It looks like you've gone through battle, you've gone through war, and that's okay. In the world that we live in, it can be hard to be authentic, to be true, to be magnificently in your power through and through. There are so many pressures, so many misinformation always being thrown at you. So the angels and I are going to help cleanse this, energetically cleanse your bubble, your aura, and only allowing what needs to be connected to you to be connected to you through and through. As that is happening, there's a divine light cord coming down from the heavens above. Archangel Raguel is stepping in here to assist this connection to come down all the way through your higher chakras, opening up each of your higher chakras with this divine, beautiful, white, translucent light that is God's light, cleansing out any muck as he brings this light connection down through all those chakras and into your crown chakra, the top of your head, bringing this light further down through your causal chakra, through your third eye, through your throat, removing any blockages along the way. Somebody's throat is definitely blocked, so I'm going to take a moment here to remove this burning sensation I feel in this throat space. Just focus focus on your breath, allowing things to continue moving for you. If you feel the need to swallow, swallow. As this magnificent light from the heavens above is aligning you and allowing you to be in beauty and grace and everything to be magnificently all right. Filling up this chakra even more with this pure, divine, magical healing light. Expanding these chakras so that they can receive even more. As we bring this light down further into your heart space. Somebody's connection from their throat chakra to their heart space needs repair. It's not just blocked, it's a bit shattered. So Archangel Haniel, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Raphael are all stepping in to heal this connection between your throat chakra and your heart chakra. This is why it can be very difficult to know our truths, to own our truths, to speak our truths, to understand our truths, and what is authentically true to you. Which is very important in these changing times and these ascension energies. So they're going to take some time as I assist in healing this throat chakra and the connection between your throat chakra and your heart space now. All you have to do is to have your eyes closed and be relaxed. Imagining, if you can, to have your feet on the floor so that you can feel the earth beneath your feet, or at least imagine it. Your palms facing up as these chakras are being opened, purified, and healed and repaired right now. Just keep breathing any tension that you feel. Breathe in that light and exhale any unwanted energy as it is not needed or wanted in our space. Beautiful. I am feeling a lot of releasing, a lot of burning in my throat that is being healed and moved about, which lets me know that the angels and I are doing our job in repairing these chakras and these connections for you. I'm also being drawn to the silver cord that goes down your spine that allows the light and the energy and the love flow to flow through you and your chakra connections in every way. This is a psychic connection, a psychic cleanse of magnificent purity and divine light. It's all meant to bring you back into a space of wholeness and purity, being grounded and connected, and able to know and see and sense the truth and the trueness that is you, and to come into that authentic space of you, to align with the people and the energies that make us in pure love and joy, and allowing everything to be all right. Beautiful. It's beginning to feel so good in my throat space. Archangel Raguel is pouring this golden nectar, much like honey, down through our throat chakra and our throat space, allowing it to be coated with this magnificent healing energy of the cosmos, he says cosmic healing energy of many vibrational places and forms. I can feel the shifting occurring as this nectar and the divine light begins to go through the connection between our heart and our throat chakra, as it is completely being repaired and mended and healed at this time for those of you that need it. It is like a surgery. it is just like a spiritual surgery. They use energy and light, and they bring these things back together, repairing them, energetically cleansing them, and aligning them just right. So keep breathing that beautiful light in, deep into your belly, in a calm, relaxing pace. It doesn't have to be fast or make you feel dizzy. Just be calm and relaxed as this healing and this cleansing is being done for you and through you. Starting to see now the golden nectar and the white light make its way down through the connection from your throat to your heart space. There's another connection they are bringing my attention to between your heart space and your Merkaba. A very important connection in order to align you to the authenticity and the trueness and the wholeness of you. For we cannot speak our truth or know our truth if these are all disconnected. It makes things very difficult and clunky and confusing and stressful and just a place we don't want to be. So we are bringing this light now. It feels so good now into our heart space, flooding it and opening it and expanding it so. And in each chakra, as this light is coming down, I'm also seeing the universal flow coming through. So they're expanding your chakras for you as well. Bringing this light from our heart space into the Merkaba. Once that connection is healed and purified for you if you needed it. Those that the connections are not in despair, the light is flooding through to your Merkaba in order to heal you and align it and make it just right. The masculine, the feminine, and the beauty that is authentically you. They are still repairing the connections for some of you between your heart and your Merkaba. And the way I see it, it is much like geometric shapes and patterns and this most beautiful multicolored, multidimensional healing light going through these connections and these chakras. I still feel some burning and some uncomfortable energy. So I will stay here until it is magnificently bright. I felt a shift. It's so beautiful, so calming, so peaceful. Archangel Raguel is tightening the connection of this divine light cord going into your crown through all of your higher energy chakras, making sure that nothing can disrupt it or remove you from this energetic cleanse at this time. Your bubble is also being placed with the blue rays from Archangel Michael. He uses these most magnificent blue healing rays of light. So he is shining them through your aura, raising your vibration, and aligning you to the magnificence and purity of the divine source and light. Again, removing any fallen angel energy, any impurities, any dark spaces of thoughts from your outer self, your inner self, your emotional body, your physical body, your spiritual body, your DNA, and allowing them to be pure and cleansed and completely true to you. No outside influences can penetrate this space and bring you into the energy that is not authentic to you. You are being cleansed and protected, and I felt that shift in my heart space and in my Merkaba. And the connection between your heart and your Merkabas are expanded and upgraded and healed, allowing this light to flood in from your heart and your upper chakras, going through into your Merkaba, bringing the most magnificent healing light, balancing that masculine and feminine, and allowing it to also be transformed into the light body that some of you are. So some of you are getting a Merkaba upgrade into a light body now, bringing these chakras and Merkaba into the 5th dimensional energies at this time. And now they're going to bring this light further down from your heart, again further repairing and healing the connection from your heart space into your solar plexus, allowing it to expand and be powerfully housed in the most magnificent healing energetic flow, and allowing that light to flow from your heart down into your solar plexus now, expanding your solar plexus, healing your solar plexus. It feels so good to be in your solar plexus and mine. It just feels so free-flowing at this time. We are calling back our power in every magnificent way, allowing our chakras to expand and be filled with universal light and God's light. I can feel the shifting at this time. As I'm in your solar plexus, I feel burning again, bringing it up. It's almost like heartburn coming from your solar plexus going into my throat chakra. And it burns magnificently so that golden nectar that Archangel Raguel poured down our throat is slowly working its way down our connections through our heart and into our solar plexus now to help ease this darker energy and the healing space of these connections. I will stay here until it feels completely better and healed and connected. But for others that don't need the healing between the connections, it is just filling your chakras with beautiful divine light of healing grace, expanding them, cleansing them, and bringing in the universal 5th dimensional energies and energetic flow. I am seeing a tulip here coming through for our solar plexus, a beautiful tulip beginning to open. It's like a baby tulip just blossoming for the first time, opening its petals one by one, allowing themselves to feel the magnificent rays of the sunshine that are now beaming down from the heavens above, from the sky above you, down into your energy field and into your body, and flooding your solar plexus too, allowing this beautiful flower and your solar plexus to be opened by the healing light energy of the sun. All right, so this beautiful healing space in our solar plexus is beginning to now work its way down from our solar plexus into our navel chakra. As that is happening, Archangel Raguel is bringing down another beautiful connection from the heavens above. It's like a light cord, a translucent connective cord, bringing God's light and energy through. And he's bringing it down to your belly button, to your navel chakra, much like an umbilical cord. And he's placing it on your belly button and anchoring it in and tightening it on, allowing this white light to connect you just like an umbilical cord, just like if we were in our mother's womb, getting the nurturing that we need through this connection, through the heavens above, bringing healing to you from the womb, from your childhood and into your adulthood, bringing healing from past lives and into the now. As that is happening, I'm feeling the most magnificent healing occurring through our system. They are still bringing that beautiful golden nectar and divine light down through our chakras, through our heart, through our Merkaba, still healing slightly the connection from our heart to our solar plexus, and expanding our solar plexus. Again, I'm being drawn to the geometric form. Forgive me for the burping, it is healing. This is what I do. As I was doing that, I was also seeing the Tesla codes 3, 6, 9, 11, and even the number 2 keeps coming up. 2 for the master and the balance that is needed. Connecting you to the information and the knowledge that is already around you and within you, and authentically you. Not false information of an external source, an external world that doesn't really exist. God's light and love beginning to truly form and flow through you, expanding from each chakra that we've touched so far, going out into the cellular structure and the blood flow in your bones. All of every bit of that is authentically you. All this light entering into your navel chakra, going down now into your sacral chakra, making sure that connection is healed and connected and protected and expanded and formed, and flooding your beautiful solar plexus with this most divine healing light and golden nectar too, making sure your connection is healed and strong and authentically formed, filled with only truth, truth of the divine, truth of your heart, truth of your light, allowing you to align into the magnificence of what makes everything all right. Feeling your solar plexus expand and cleansed and vibrating at its highest frequency now, bringing in the universal flow of love and light, downloading you into your sacral with new love language in order to allow you to understand what unconditional love truly is. It's like light codes, it's downloads of love language going into your sacral chakra, expanding all of this light from your crown and your belly button down now into your root chakra, allowing that connection to be healed. I can feel it transitioning through my system and expanded, allowing your root chakra to open up and magnificently move and be free and breathe the most beautiful divine healing light and gold and nectar of God's love and information of who you truly are, like more light codes going into your system from the sun and from God's divine light, expanding your root, healing your root. And at this time, we are bringing connections from the palms of your hand, from your root chakra, and from the feet chakras, bringing these energetic lines of connection down from you, expanding them down, down, down through your Earth Star chakra, allowing this connection from you to your Earth Star chakra to expand and be healed, bringing in the universal love flow, allowing these roots inside of your Earth Star chakra to branch out much like tree roots flow. And then bringing these connections down further, down to the earth, penetrating the layers of the earth, and the outer layers, down through the rock layer. The earth has changed so much. Down into the water layer of her divine flow. The water of the earth has changed. I can't reiterate that enough. As I enter into this space with your connections, it is like a crystalline grid flowing through the water source of the earth. It is moving, connecting, and talking, and receiving light and information at every given moment. Allow this water to transform your connections, to enter into your root connections, expand them with the most magnificent light and God's love flow, and truths of who you are, where you come from, and where you are meant to go, entering into your system from the earth's beautiful light codes deep within the water source. As we bring those cords down further now into the core of the earth. I'm more releasing from my throat, excuse me. Going through the core of the earth, which is magnificently large. It is so large and filled with poetic energy that is moving and swirling and shifting. Allowing these roots to come through that core and anchor in like tree roots do, all around, penetrating deep into those layers of the earth, growing and expanding all the way back out to the surface, and in many magnificent ways, completely anchoring you in magnificently, powerfully, and sound. Allowing the divine light from the heavens above, the golden nectar, and the beautiful love to flow from your higher chakras through all of your energetic connections, down through your physical self, your emotional self, your spiritual self, your every bit of who you are, down through your internal chakras and connections, through your navel, umbilical cord, connecting you to that divine, and bringing it all down together into the earth's core. One energetic connective flow of God's light and source. For God is truly inside of you, and all of his efforts, his knowledge, his love is now flowing through you, expanding out into your cells, into your DNA, into the blood and the bones that create you, expanding down into the earth through your earth star chakra, allowing them to all be connected and healed and magnificently pure and true to you. Archangel Raguel and Archangel Haniel. Archangel Gabriel is also stepping forward for justice and truth, cleansing your karma at this time. So as he's doing this, I'm seeing a connection coming from you. It's like a pathway opening up in front of you. So just imagine standing on the earth with beautiful greenery all around you, magnificent trees surrounding you, in some beautiful, magnificent field, the Garden of Eden. You are now imagining yourself standing in the Garden of Eden. It opened up for you, opened its arms wide and true, giving you love of authentic and trueness, of source. And in this Garden of Eden, it's the most beautiful place you can imagine. Take note of what you see or feel around you. If you hear any birds, any water, trees moving in the breeze. Whatever you see and feel and hear, it is there specifically for each of you. There may be butterflies. I even see a snake scurrying about. They are not to be feared. They are of power and trust and truth. As you begin entering the Garden of Eden, imagine taking steps forward on this beautiful path that is lighting up specifically in front of you and only for you. So only your energy can step forward on this path. And Archangel Gabriel is here to guide you. For every step that you take, you are releasing into the earth to be transmuted through the Garden of Eden. Any karma you need cleansed, any decisions you're not proud of, any things that you have spoken that were not truths in recent times, in the past of this lifetime, and in other lifetimes too. Every step you take right now on this beautiful divine path from Archangel Gabriel, you are cleansing and purifying your whole being through and through. Taking a step and the most beautiful pure energy flowing through you, cleansing you and cleansing your karma, changing the outcomes from the mistakes that we've made, understanding them, seeing them authentic and true, and allowing them to be cleansed with God's love and pure forgiveness through and through. Any words you may have spoken that you are not proud of, any thoughts that you have accidentally let come through that you wish you hadn't, any time you gave up on something because it just wasn't easy for you, any time you made a left turn instead of a right turn because you were confused, all of it is being purified and cleansed and released with every step you are taking in this Garden of Eden. Through the angels, through Archangel Gabriel, and God's love and light as it's flowing through you, cleansing you and purifying you, allowing you to let go of any karmic release now, allowing you to align to your truths and the divinity that is already authentically you. So everything we release, it is immediately replaced with the most healing, energetic flow from the Garden of Eden, entering into your feet, rising up through your system, and replacing any energetic flow of emptiness from the release of what didn't belong. Walking this beautiful path in the Garden of Eden, being cleansed with a purification of God, of the divine flow. Archangel Gabriel taking your hand as you are about to take a few steps up on a rock path. So we are entering into a different space in the Garden of Eden, and before you, you are going to see some stones that turn into steps, allowing you to take some steps upward, rising up. And as we begin stepping on these stone steps, you can look to the right of you and see the most beautiful waterfall beginning to form. It is the most magnificently blue, like you've never seen before. Purest of water flow waterfall in the Garden of Eden. It's almost as if this water just pours down from the heavens above, touching these stones in the Garden of Eden in the purest of divine cleansing love. As we are making our way up these steps, noticing this beautiful healing waterfall being formed, listening to that water flow, imagining it just comforting us and cleansing our energetic flow. As we make our way to the top of these steps and we look out on this vast field of openness, entering into an ashram of pure divine love flow, an ashram of the gods. Making your way into this space now, allowing yourself to enter this space now, for you are all deserving. There is nothing you have done that means you don't deserve to be in God's love. Somebody needs to hear that now. Allow that to cleanse your soul and purify your space and fill you with peace and love and God's undenying, unwavering grace. As you make your way into the ashram of the heavens above, God's ashram, the most powerful place to be. It is completely protected, completely holy. Only the divine light can enter into this space. So if you need any energetic cleanse, they will provide it for you as you enter into this beautiful ashram. You can imagine in this space a beautiful place in the middle to work your way over to and sit down. For the most pure light of healing grace is going to overcome you in this place. It is going to deeply cleanse any karmic connections, any doubt, any fear, and give you complete reassurance that you are rightfully, authentically here. You are meant to be here. You are purposefully here. You belong here. God does not judge. He is all forgiving, all loving, unconditional, purest form of light and love. And as you make your way to the center of this most magnificent, beautiful ashram, hidden in the depths of the Garden of Eden that nobody really knows about, it is a gift given to you and bestowed to you from the heavens above. Allow yourself to feel joy and graceful and gratitude for being here, for inviting you into this sacred space. And as you begin to relax and sit down here and allow yourself to feel accepted by God's love and grace, a beautiful heart of light is coming down from the heavens above and going to adorn you in the most beautiful divine grace. This is unconditional love in every form of the most purest light, removing anything from your system even further that isn't quite right, allowing you to see a different perspective. This is a gift, so don't freak out, don't get scared. But it is going to change your perspective in poetic form. It's going to bring you into the most purest way of the authentic self today, aligning you just right to your life's purpose, where you were, where you're going, and where you're meant to be, in the most beautiful, authentic, graceful way possible. Cleansing so deeply the false perspective, the third dimensional realm, the matrix, any words that were spoken that were not of love, allowing them to be dissolved in the most poetic form, completely encompassing your aura, penetrating through your skin and into your body, into your cellular structure, into your blood flow, into your bones and your organs and your chakra system, purifying you and cleansing you in the most highest vibrational, purest light possible of God's love in God's ashram, hidden deep within the Garden of Eden. Not many people have been here ever before. This is a gift from the heavens above to you. Feel generously thankful, for this healing is meant for you, giving you the perspective of the truth, bringing you into the knowing of who you are in God's eyes and where you're meant to be going from this moment forward. Allowing you to feel strong and magnificently powerful in the truths that are authentically you. To feel filled with love in this space and to allow you grace to never want to deviate from your truths ever again. Pure forgiveness flooding your soul, your body, your DNA, and erasing those memories that keep you not whole. They are losing their power in every way. Any darkness that has penetrated your soul is being removed and cleansed by God's love now. It is being sent back to that from which it came and reflected back to them in every way. For you can no longer see it, feel it, hear it, or experience it in any way. It will not be allowed to return into your space evermore. You are filled completely with the love and the light of the divine in the highest form. The authentic truth and alignment of you, and purely you. Archangel Gabriel is placing a light now into your third eye and your crown. This light is specific to each of you, so he will be stepping forward to place this light in your energetic form through your crown and your third eye now. For if you can see this light, pay attention to the color that it is, or what it looks like, or what it feels like. Allow it to penetrate your essence and your chakras and into your system now. It is a divine gift filled with power, truth, knowledge, and gifts that will unravel through you in the days to come. Allow the newness of the purification of you to guide you and align you and take you home. Completely raising your vibration to the highest degree. For they are letting me know that we are almost done here. We can't stay here too long. This ashram, I got chills, that we are in is very powerful and filled with the highest divine light. And we are not capable of staying here too long. It's just too much for our physical system, is what they're basically showing me. So they are making sure that we are cleansed and aligned with these truths and purified and imbalanced completely. Archangel Gabriel giving you your authentic light of power and truths and gifts. And one by one, they will help us stand up. There's a lot of people here, I didn't realize. And walk towards the exit of this ashram. One by one by one. The newness and the healing is done. Archangel Michael will meet us at the door or the exit way of the ashram to cleanse your system and encase you in the most beautiful blue ray bubble to help you be protected and continue integrating this healing in form. For began today, but you are going to notice changes for days to come. Each one of us now working our way to that doorway and beginning to exit through, and Archangel Michael cleansing you and protecting you with the blue ray bubble he has formed, putting it around you, allowing your vibration to be anchored in this most magnificent way as we begin to make our way back to that pathway in which we came in on. And again, now to the left of you, before you take those steps, you see that waterfall. It is beautiful in color and form. There to cleanse your space and help you ground in the Garden of Eden. As we begin working our way down the steps, each one of us, one by one, back to the space in which we came in on, in the Garden of Eden. As we make our way down and through the Garden of Eden, we are being grounded and balanced and cleansed. Saint Germain is coming up now with the Akasha records in order to record the changes you have just went through and are experiencing at this time. And as that's being done, each one of you is being brought back into your system, kind of pulling you down into your physical self, for you are now an expanded light being, and you're having to make way and squeeze that energy all the way back into your physical being. So allow this to happen, and as it happens, make sure you are breathing again, focusing on your breath deep, deep into your belly, allowing it to expand your belly, and then exhaling any tension or blockages or weird feelings you may feel as we enter back into our physical self. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Raziel, Archangel Azrael, all of the beings that were here today are coming up to you one by one as you're entering back into your physical self. And they are giving you a gift of their light. They are touching you either on your hand or on your forehead, and allowing their light to penetrate your being, to raise your vibration, to give you further knowledge and connect to them one by one. It's their gift to you for taking this journey today. It's their way of saying, we are here with you, we are right beside you, and we are here to help you in every way. All you have to do is ask and allow us to be in your presence and with you in our own authentic way. For we all love you, each one of you, every bit of who you are. When you are ready, you can receive all of this. And I want you to imagine trees and the grass or the dirt beneath your feet of the earth. Imagine hearing birds chirping and allowing yourself to feel connected to the earth once again. For coming out of the ashram of God's light can be quite a transition. Give yourself space and time. You might feel dizzy. You might feel out of sorts or disconnected. It is normal. You will integrate and process moment to moment and days to come. Pay attention to your truths. Pay attention to things and people that can no longer be around you. It is beautiful and in poetic form. Pay attention to the new gifts and new ideas, new processes that are coming through for you. Don't be afraid to step out into new ideas and new directional ways. For all of these beings and angels are always here for you. You are not alone. Don't forget to ask for help and God's grace. And when you are ready, you can begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers and get to a space where you are ready to open your eyes and come back into the newness and the authentic, truly you. Take your time with this. Be really gentle with yourself. Drink lots of water, for you really don't understand where you just were. It is a big shift. You will remain connected to these divine flows for some time. They will gently remove as they are needed. Allow yourself to be you. Take comfort in the new gifts that you find, or new creativities, or ideas, or music that chooses to now flow through you. We truly do love each and every one of you, and I thank you from the most authentic part of myself, from the bottom of my heart, for joining me on this journey today and being with me in every way. I truly do love you. Until next time,